Now, we tell you that parents of students in King's College, Lagos, have raised concerns over reports of a suspected diphtheria outbreak at the school that led to the hospitalization of some students. Diphtheria is a bacterial infection caused by a bacterium species that affects the nose, throat, and sometimes skin of an individual. Some symptoms of diphtheria include fever, runny nose, sore throats, cough, red eyes, neck swelling, and difficulty in breathing. The parents are blaming the outbreak on the unsanitary condition of the school, including poor sanitation, dirty toilets, and food quality. The school recently asked parents to sign a consent form for students to receive diphtheria vaccines. The latest outbreak is the second of such diphtheria outbreak at the school in just about 3 months. And now to discuss this, we are joined by Dr. Chukwuemeka Precious Anyaogu to talk more about this. Thank you so much, Dr. Anyaogu, for joining us on the news.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me today.
Well, of course, I want to believe you did hear when I read out the concerns of the parents as regards this bacteria outbreak in the school. What do you have to say about the details contained in it, and if sore throat is same as diphtheria?
Okay, yes. In medicine, symptoms are actually, we put symptoms together to make a diagnosis of something. So sore throat is actually one of the cardinal symptoms we look out for when we're looking out for diphtheria. However, it's not every sore throat that is diphtheria. Some sore throats are caused by other organisms and other symptoms that we all know can cause sore throat actually. But diphtheria in its own uniqueness. Looking at the outbreak now, everyone around that area should also look out for this spread. And because the mode of transmission of diphtheria is usually through droplets and respiratory droplets, it is important for everyone to know that it can easily be transmitted from one person to another through either sneezing, coughing, or even having contact with the droplet of those who have been infected with the diphtheria already. So in those areas where they have, like in the school we're talking about now, where they already have an outbreak now, everybody with any respiratory symptom, be it even just nasal discharge, what people commonly call catarrh, they should be well looked into. The case well looked into, then they should be well triaged. After they've been triaged and found out that these persons are beginning to develop more symptoms that are in keeping with diphtheria, then isolation is the next thing to do, because they have to get isolated. Then other prevention and infection prevention control measures should also be put into place to avoid spread.
Okay, so one of the cases that we documented in King's College had to do with a child that died. According to what we documented, antibiotics and a full dose of diphtheria toxoid serum were administered on the student, but he still died. I'd like you to educate us on how fatal this is.
Okay, yes, it is quite fatal. The organism that causes diphtheria, they actually the toxin-producing strains of the Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Not all Corynebacterium diphtheriae produces toxins, but the ones that produce toxins are even more dangerous, and they are the ones that are usually implicated in the diphtheria spread that we know now. Now, once this bacteria has been is now in the body of the host, that infected person, they begin to release these toxins also. So when treating for diphtheria, or when you suspect diphtheria, according to the World Health Organization, is expected for you to get the diphtheria antitoxin as soon as you can get that and administer to the patient, especially for people who have had an extensive presentation of symptoms. They are already having difficulty in breathing, they are already having stridor, noisy breathing. Those kind of people, you don't need to wait to confirm or reconfirm. Quickly, as soon as you can make the diphtheria antitoxin available, you give to them. The reason being that there are two models or modalities of treating the diphtheria outbreak. You use the antitoxin and also the antibiotics. Now, the antitoxin is actually to handle the toxin produced by this diphtheria organism. Then the antibiotic used to treat is actually to handle the organism itself, to kill the organism itself. One very unfortunate thing about the toxin is that once this toxin has entered into the cell of the host, like the cell of the infected person, even the diphtheria antitoxin cannot even get to it. So the reason we give the diphtheria antitoxin is we are hoping that much of it have not really got into all the cells of the infected person. So as soon as the person is suspected to have diphtheria, they have to be given the diphtheria antitoxin as soon as we can lay hold of it. Then also the antibiotics, on the other hand, to be given. And the good thing about diphtheria, antibiotics for diphtheria, they are actually available. They are not things that are perfect. They're not very difficult to find, like penicillins and erythromycins. You understand, in the right dose for the person, either a child or an adult, depending on the age. And immediately, like I said, immediately the diagnosis of, if you don't need to make the diagnosis, immediately the probable case of diphtheria, and there's already an outbreak. Once we can get hold of all these diphtheria toxins, as much as we can get them, it's important to have them available so that any probable case or even diagnosed case will be given antitoxin. However, let's note that the antitoxin is gotten from horses, equine sources. So some people can have a little allergy to it. So there's something we call a test dose first to be given to the person. If the person does not react, does not have any allergic reaction to the test dose, then the full dose will be given immediately. But those people who are suspected, who are probable cases, they really benefit from the diphtheria antitoxin. Also, they also benefit from getting the antibiotics at the right time. The earlier the better. That's just it.
All right, Dr. Chukwuemeka Precious Anyaogu, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you very much for having me.